the distance. And not one yet here on court one. Kidambi Shrikant is leading 3-1 in the third game against Mithun Manjunath.
Let's welcome Jason Gunawan, Hong Kong, China.
So first meeting between these players, Minoru Koga and Jason Gunawan. Minoru Koga at the opposite end of the scale in terms of where he is in his career. In fact, his highest ranking, very close to where Jason Gunawan is right now. Talking of Jason Gunawan, there he is. Minoru Koga we start with first. 29 years of age, 165 centimeters tall. 119th in the world, but he was higher at 56. That was in March of 2023. He has dropped one game against a top seed. That's a great result though, isn't it, to beat Jason Tay in the quarterfinals. And how tight was that? 22-20. He is the brother of Akira Koga. You may have heard of him. Now we have Jason Gunawan there, who's just 21 years of age. Beat two seeds so far, Kieran George and Magnus Johannesson. So he's done excellently, hasn't he? 21-year-old who was born in Hong Kong to Chinese-Indonesian parents. Ravi Kumar Dixit is the
ready to play
Indian umpire. And Alaiba Mete is the Indian service judge as well. So a big moment for both of these players. Jason Gunawan has not come close to any final on the World Tour. Got to semi-final of a 300 previously in the Macau Open. So he's matched that, so this would be huge for him in his nascent career. So just a second Super 300 final. As for Minoru Koga, he's been a runner-up at the Canada Open all the way back in 2018. Right. He lost to Lu Guangzhou in the final of the Canada Open. And he has got an Asian Youth Games mixed doubles gold. Guess who his partner was? A certain Akane Yamaguchi.
Jason Gunawan Tuso, love all, play.
So lefty versus righty as well.
Ball. 1 love.
I mean, in theory, Gunawan with the much higher ranking would be, you would think, the favourite here. Let's have a look at their seasons so far. After telling you that this is the first time either one of them is playing at the Syed Modi International. That's gone long.
2-1.
So Minoru Koga has won 2 tournaments this year, the Slovenia Future Series and the Belgian International. Got to the final of the Lagos International.
3-1.
And a quarter-final at North Harbour International. Couple of early exits in the Malaysia Super 100 and the Indonesia Masters Super 100.
4-1.
Crowd seemingly behind Minoru Koga. It's a good start from him. Good retrieval there.
Ball.
He's playing well. He's getting good support here.
1.
The jump smash, a little bit of
Thank you.
slice on that. Yeah, this is the only tournament this year he's played that's in the HSBC BWF World Tour. Highest level tournament he's played in, and he's in a semi-final, so that's got to be pleasing for him. Otherwise, he's had a pretty good win rate this year, 81.3. That's a very good rate, but at lower level tournaments. Good reactions. Well, they're certainly loving him, aren't they? Koga. He's tripling it in a hole. This is huge for him. Look at this. 7-1. Not sure many expected this. Finally breaks that run
7.
of 7 in a row. Enough to just take it over from Koga.
2.
Jason Gunawan has not had anywhere near the kind of season that his opponent has, but that's also because he's played in much higher level tournaments overall. But it is telling the furthest he's got anywhere this year is a semi-final in the Thailand International.
9.
His best performance on the HSBC BWF World Tour, as I said, is 2 quarterfinals: the German Open and the Macau Open. Also got to the Malaysia Super 100 quarterfinals. He's had 6 first-round exits this year and 3 second-round exits. A win rate of about 58%. just got that wonderfully placed.
Service over 3-9. Four, 9.
Something of a bit of a fight back here from
9.
Jason Gunawan.
Service over.
He's been
10,
a
5.
busy player, Koga, so far.
Ball. Service over.
Lead is cut to 4.
6, 10.
It was 9-2 just a short while ago. So he's won 4 of the last 5 points, Jason Gunawan.
Seven, 10.
Well, you've got to give a lot of credit here, Jason Gunawan, because he was looking in some trouble earlier. And he's fought back beautifully. Only 2 points in this. And he's settled, it would appear. And even if he loses his next point, it's made it far more competitive. Oh, that's tight. I think that's worth a challenge, and that's what Gunawan is doing here.
Gunawan challenges, call out. Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over 11-8 interval.
So it is just out, and Koga has a lead here of 3 points. It was a lot healthier earlier, but he is just in front.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 8, play.
Now Koga is going to want to get back to where he was a short while ago.
12, 8.
Reminder again, it was 9-2. 6 of the last 9 points have gone Jason Gunawan's way. We can tell you that Shrikant Kidambi has won his semi-final against Mithun Manjunath, and he now awaits the winner of this match in the final tomorrow. That's beyond Gunawan.
14-8.
He's gone up to 6 points here, the lead. Not far from where he was earlier on. So this has been quite good from Koga. 4-point run since the interval. We'll be at a 7-point run at the start. Gunawan's after all that hard work from Gunawan, almost undone here. Lovely flick of the wrists on that backhand. Gunawan is fighting back again. He's clawing back these points little by little.
Show him red white. Present. Thank you.
That is out, and that little run comes to an end.
15-10. Service over.
Well, Koga wants to maintain
15.
this sort of position. He has been dominant, really, pretty much from the start. Well, he's going to challenge it. We've had a bit of a think.
Minoru Koga challenges call out.
He eventually got there. Thought he might have a case. Did seem to hesitate for a second. Oh, he's clipped the line. Great work from him. My goodness, that was tight.
Correction in.
Wow.
Service over 16-11.
Bit of work there.
Play.
How good was that? He's continuing where he was earlier.
17-11.
It's a very big 6 points that he's got in front now, back to 7. So where he was earlier on at 9-2, he's restored that kind of lead now. Trying to again pull it back, Jason Gunawan.
18.
A little bit of fortune there going his way. He does acknowledge that,
12.
to be fair. Minoru Koga. And now an 8 game points for Minoru Koga. Well, that's an emphatic finish to this opening game. It's been excellent from the Japanese players, led from start to finish pretty much.
Minoru Koga, 21-12.
And a comfortable first game. It's going to be a big turnaround required here from Jason Gunawan to stay in this. 21-12 to Minoru Koga.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
I think we've got Jason Gunawan's parents just behind me, giving their support. He needs all the help he can get right now. He's distinctly second best for much of that first game. In what is the biggest match, really, of their careers, and they're at the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of where they are in their careers. He's almost 30, Koga. Jason Gunawan is barely into his 20s, so, and yet here they are contesting the Super 300 semi-final. And Koga, who ended very strongly, who won 3 in a row at the end and actually won 6 of the last 7. He's won 14 of the last 18 points. So he's really in a fantastic position here. He's got to be able to maintain this. That's the tough thing to do.
Service over, 1-3.
Now, in terms of Super 300s, he's never had that opportunity before.
3.
He's played a lot of Super 100s, or 10 of them at least. Got to a final, his very first one, the Canada Open, and unfortunately that was the peak of it.
2.
So to be in his very first Super 300 and to get to a, seems to do well the first time he plays in these things.
Service over, 3-4.
That's why it's absolutely massive. I was telling you, for Jason Gunawan, he's got to the semi last year of the Macau Open.
Service over,
He lost to Jason Tay, who Koga beat, actually, didn't he, in the last round.
Service over, 4-5.
This is what he wants to do. This is where he has to be in these 300s. Start from here. He's played in a
Service over,
in 11 Super 500s, never got beyond the quarterfinal. That's pretty good though, to get there from the Malaysia Masters and his home tournament, the Hong Kong Open last year. Right now, this is where he's at the level.
5-6.
He's got to make a mark here first, it would appear. Quick points in the second game. Koga just in front.
6.
What we've seen in many of the matches here, after a very good and dominant first game, the player or pair that has lost does stage something of a comeback. At least in the initial stages.
Over, 7-6.
He lets that go comfortably out.
Service over, 7 all.
Good power there from Koga.
Service over, 8-7.
Well, at this stage of the previous game, Koga was already running away with it, wasn't he?
Okay.
Important work at the net from
Service
Gunawan.
over, 8 all.
Now, I think that's the first time
8.
Jason Gunawan has actually had the lead in this match, in this entire match. Is this finally a turning point for him? Apart from the very first point of the first game, which doesn't really count. And he's
10,
added to that lead now.
8.
Well, suddenly, this has been excellent from Jason Gunawan. He's now up by 3. And in the midst of a 3-point run. Good work from him. Can he carry this on? The Hong Konger. 11-8 in game 2. With Koga winning the first game comfortably, 21-12.
He wants to see the referee. He wants to see the referee. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. No. Minoru, back on court quick.
First time today that he is under
play.
A bit of a threat. Minoru Koga.
Eight.
And he's adding to that tally quite nicely
13,
now.
8.
5 points clear. Well, this has been quite the turnaround for him. We wonder where this was earlier.
14-8.
This is by far his best run. 7 points in a row for Gunawan, and if he wants to win in 2, Koga has to stop this run right now. Oh, he just wasn't going to get there. He's just gone quite static, hasn't he?
8.
He's not really chasing anything at the moment. And I'm not sure he's not walking well. He's not moving well at all, Koga. And Gunawan has spotted this. See, he's hobbling at the moment. And this is not good. He is absolutely struggling.
8.
But he's just trying to manfully play on. And I wonder, because it's on the cusp of something very important to him, he doesn't want to give up. And this is Gunawan's just going to drop it short each and every time.
18-8.
And if you're Gunawan, of course you'll do that. Oh, that's, yeah, he just can't get there. Should he be carrying on?
19-8.
Well, he's just manfully doing it. And he might stop at the end of this game. But, you know, when you've first ever 300 and you're so close to a final.
20
oh,
game
he's
point 8.
absolutely struggling. 12 game points in this 13-point run.
Game.
Now, what's
Second
he going to do?
game won by
Is he going to carry on?
Gunawan. 21-8.
It just
One
seems
game all.
almost pointless and self-defeating, but it looks like he is. He's not going to quit. This will be a very, very quick last game, the way this is going.
Minoru.
21-8 to
you
Jason Gunawan. I think we are going to
But regarding his
end it here. He is struggling.
You don't have on display? You cannot. Display from the doctor is no, not allowed. From the doctor.
Do you have JPN?
No,
No?
no.
Well, he's manfully just going to carry on here, Minoru Koga. And of course,
Love all.
you can't blame Jason Gunawan. He's just going to, obviously you have to capitalize on that situation. The flick serve, I mean, there's not much you can do. This could be,
Love.
from what we've seen earlier, a bagel. He's going for all these flick serves. Well, amazed we're having much of a rally here, but yeah, he had a long chat with the umpire
Love.
during the interval there, Minoru Koga. We couldn't hear what it was about, but I guess it was something about treatment, or whether he should carry on or not. He's not getting to that. Yeah, you got a question. Why you would want to carry on? I suppose the answer would be because it's the biggest match of his career so far. Into a Super 300 final, the opportunity at least, and yeah, this is exactly what Gunawan is going to do.
4 love.
Just plant it over him. It's a difficult one as a fellow professional up against a player who's injured like that. And you can tell Gunawan, you know, he could do these jump smashes. Doesn't have to really.
5 love.
And Koga, he's struggling even to move, even a couple of steps.
Seven, love.
And at the moment, if this was a game, right, the last 21 points have actually gone the way of Jason Gunawan. 21 love, if we were having a game right now. I've certainly never seen that before. It's over 2 games, so we're not having a bagel. It's not quite a bagel, but it is 21 love now. And so you just... it's difficult. Why would you want to carry on and continue with injuries? And I think here comes the official, who's probably going to say, I think you should end it. Because this is not really much of a spectacle, is it? And I think they're saying, look, I think it's best you stop. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, well, he wants to carry on. And the crowd here, to their credit, really getting behind him.
Play.
I think the official there was saying, listen, hey, you sure about this? If he gets a point, by the way, in this entire game, it is going to be probably the loudest cheer you'll have heard all day.
9, love.
And I just wonder whether Jason Gunawan is maybe going to give him that. Maybe saying, here you go. It's a very awkward one, isn't it, for Jason Gunawan? What do you do in this situation? You don't want, you feel bad, I'm sure, for your opponent, but he's also on the cusp of a massive moment for himself. But he's doing exactly the right thing. I mean, you're showing respect for your opponent. It's 11 love at the interval here. Look, you can only beat what's in front of you. You've just got to be professional about it. It's a tough, tough call. And he's just inquired about Koga again, who's going to talk to the official now at the interval.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, I think that's it. Of course, there is a clause in the code of conduct about best efforts. He has put his foot forward. It is not the way anyone wants to end a tournament, especially on the cusp of his biggest match ever. It is also for Jason Gunawan, because he's made his first ever final on the HSBC BWF World Tour by getting to a Super 300 final. And you feel for Minoru Koga, because he did so well in the first game, and as it continued, he was certainly struggling. And it's a 25-point run for Jason Gunawan. You absolutely feel for Koga in what would have been the biggest match of his career. He's devastated. Oh, and you really, really feel for him, because this was a big moment. But the veteran is done. And genuine concern from his opponent, who carries his bag. Really nice to see. Wonderful sportsmanship. And he's getting a lot of support here from this crowd. Many of them on their feet, who have really appreciated the fighting spirit shown from Minoru Koga. against the odds. Not the way anyone wants to end it, but that's how it is. So Jason Gunawan into his first Super 300 final after beating Minoru Koga, who had to retire hurt. Our very last match of the day. We have not had a single match that has gone the distance today. These are your results. All straight games wins. We started with Dejan Ferdinandsha and Bernardine Wardana going into their first ever final together. Then Hina Akechi had no problems against Tanvi Sharma, and she's into her first Super 300 final. Pakapontine Ratsakun and Sapsiri Teratanachai, this new pairing, also into their first final together, beating Marwan Faza and Aisha Pranata, the 4th seeds. Neslihan Arin, wonderful result there against Unati Huda, the top seed, into her first ever final of any kind on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Kaho Osawa and Mai Tanabe, their 3rd final of the year in the Super 300. They beat Shu Yaching and Sung Yu Xuan, the 2nd seeds. Kai Kang Sing and Aaron Tai, the World Junior Champions from last year, into their first Super 300 final, beating the independent neutral athletes Rodion Alimov and Maxim Ogloblin. The top seeds, as expected, Teresa Jolie and Gayatri Gopichan Pulela in the women's doubles, having no real problems against Ong Shinyi and Carmen Ting. And then, of course, we've just seen Jason Gunawan defeat Minoru Koga, who had to retire with an injury, and he is into his first final on the HSBC BWF World Tour. So lots of firsts happening, and you get to watch it all tomorrow, finals day. There is your order of play. We look forward to you joining us for what is going to be a fantastic day of action, and of course something for the Indian fans as well, with the last 2 matches representatives for them. Tomorrow, do join us. The action will start at midday here at the BBD U.P Badminton Academy.